All right, Percy, we're live. We're live. All right, guys. Life in isolation, day, whatever. I was actually on earlier today. I premiered a video today, and I want to thank all the folks that came to the live stream early. And it was so nice to be around you guys. Got my popcorn, so I'm going to be sharing that with Percy. But it was nice to be around you guys and have a sense of community in these days of isolation. So I want to thank all of you guys, even B-Man who showed up. But today's live stream is going to be about things that I've been watching, not only through isolation, but before. But let's face it. What's up, pimps? Milo the Gamer and Ben, what's up? Let's face it, we're all sitting around at home. And what better time to find some compelling TV to watch, whether you're watching, like Netflix streaming or you still are connected to cable. So I have a list of the top 10. Zachariah sponsoring the show. What's up, brah? Welcome to the stream. I've got my popcorn, I've got my pooch, and we're sharing popcorn. You got your first DE razor, pimp. Hunter, you got your first DE razor. Tell me about it. Did you use it yet? All right, Ben, go to sleep. We'll see you tomorrow. What's up, Flap Doc? And a hearty hello from New York to you, brah. Zachariah, love you, brah. Thanks for sponsoring the show. And Steve Hayes, what's up? All right. So I'm going to try not to be rude and have this great popcorn, but this is a coping mechanism. I've really gotten into popcorn, microwave popcorn, and Percy loves it too. It's the way I can coax him into staying in the shot. But I've got my top 10 list of things. I know, man, Zachariah, I'm sorry too. But what they're saying is it's going to get around. It's going to get around to everyone. So you have to. I'm doing Orville Redenbacher's. A small Jack Russell. That's a nice dog. But let me get into this list, guys, because some of you probably need a good list. Percy is the best. All right. I've got 10 shows, docuseries, and movies, combined. So I'll start off with the series that I love. Now, if you're a Breaking Bad fan, if you love Breaking Bad, I'm probably not telling a lot of people new stuff, but if you have never given Better Call Saul a real good look, because the first season of Better Call Saul, it starts real slow. And coming off of such a tremendous show in Breaking Bad and the way it ended, I think they had to do a lot of writing to establish who Saul Goodman was. Come on, Brad. But if you can linger through that first season, it's up to season 5 now. And I believe on Netflix you have 4 seasons. So if you have never given Better Call Saul a shot, I'm going to tell you guys, for those of you who really like writing and story development, character development, Better Call Saul, I would almost dare to say, is better than Breaking Bad. It's got a lot of avenues, a lot of different characters and parallel plots going on. It's a great show. Better Call Saul, number 1. Number 2, Ozark. Now my boy Jason Bateman, that's my boy. Marty Byrde character. I have never seen Bosch, but I'll put that on my list. On Amazon Prime. And by the way, I'm going to leave a link in the description box below for Amazon Prime, guys. Amazon Prime gives you not only great package delivery and a wealth of products, so you get the Prime shipping. I sound like I'm selling Amazon. But you also have access to loads of movies and music. So check it out. I'll put a link below. If you pick up Amazon Prime for a trial, You get something and I get something, and that's the way I like it. I think that was Spot. So Ozark, in its third season, I'm not going to kill you with what I think of the third season or season 3, but the first 2 seasons of Ozark, it is incredible. I couldn't wait for the third season. Now, I'm not going to talk about the third season. I've already watched it, but it is available today, the third season. But the first 2 seasons are already in the books, and it's a great watch. Oh, and Better Call Saul, I believe, is on AMC every Monday. The current season, which is season 5. So if you have AMC, every Monday you have an opportunity to see a new show. All right, Black Mirror. Now, Black Mirror is, I believe, a Netflix series, and I believe there are 2 seasons. But what's interesting about Black Mirror, if you like sci-fi and tech stuff, every episode in the series is different characters and a different backdrop, storyline, but all of the stories have a technology bent. So check out Black Mirror. Ozark, I didn't give you a proper description of it, but there's a family where the husband is involved in money laundering, gets involved with the drug cartel, and it's crazy. It's a crazy show, and I would suggest both of those. Now, everybody in America has been talking about this next one. It's a docu-series. It's called Tiger King. And if you've seen this, or previews for it, or if you heard about it on Twitter, or you have to watch this. You have to watch it. Crazy. It's another one where you got to get past the first couple of episodes, because at first you're looking at this like, and not to insult like WWE fans, but it's sort of like a WWE experience. Steve Hayes. Yes, Tiger King is outrageous. It's a quick series, like 5 episodes, but once it's gone, you're like, shit. But get through the first couple, and I'm telling you, it's very interesting. Do I have Stan movie streaming? I do not. So the next one here is another docu-series, and it's a longer one, and it's called Staircase, and it's about a man who is accused of killing or murdering his wife, and it goes through his POV and his lawyers. Very, very interesting. If you're into courtroom drama, the twists and turns of preparing for court, it's very interesting. The guy that's featured in the series is a famous writer of, I believe it's murder mystery writer. So that's the backdrop. Very, very interesting. That's called Staircase. The next docudrama was actually given to me or gifted to me by Mike Vance. He turned me on to the docu-series called McMillions. And it's about the McDonald's Monopoly game, and how the Monopoly game for many years at McDonald's was actually fixed. And the FBI uncovered it. And it's a whole series about how they were able to expose the people at the top of this game, the people at the top of this marketing company that were fixing the game and giving millions and millions of dollars to the people that they wanted to win, like friends and family with kickbacks. It's very interesting if you like a good docu-drama. Now, here we get to the movies. Again, if you've been living under a rock, if you haven't heard of a couple of these movies, Ford versus Ferrari. If you're a car guy or a car person and you like speed, it's very interesting. It chronicles the Ford, sort of the introduction of Ford to the racing circuit, the 24 hours of Le Mans. And it's not really an introduction to Ford racing, but it really brought Ford sort of brought Ford back at a time when they were struggling to really find their identity. So Ford commissions Carroll Shelby to run their racing circuit. And it's really a very interesting movie. Very, very nice movie. Well done. 1917. I'm saying that 1917 got a lot of play. That's an Amazon Prime order right now. I think you can get it for $5.99 to rent it. Got a lot of play, a lot of advertising. Interesting movie, a wartime movie. Believe it was World War I. Correct me if I'm wrong. Right at the end of the war, and just very interesting. The dynamics of the two main characters and what they went through during the movie. The Darkest Hour, the next movie. This is chronicles Winston Churchill's rise to power when the Brits and all of Europe needed sort of a steadying force against the forces of Hitler. And very, very well done. Very interesting, beautifully done movie. It's a movie that I watch a lot if I have it in the background, because the acting is so great, and it really shows you history of the darkest hour of our times, except for like what we're going through now, because this is some dark stuff. And my last but not least for today's discussion, or at least my gift to you, is an old movie called Sideways. Now, if you're into wine, or if you're into making fun of people that are into wine, or if you just like comedy, Sideways is a very, very interesting movie. Write it down. Very interesting, very well done, kind of campy, like almost B-rated kind of, or B-classed type of movie, but another movie that you could sit and watch over and over and find the little scenes and the interesting little bits that you may have missed going through. So that's my list. As you can see, Percy doesn't care, and he's not impressed. And now I'll be able to read what you're saying and shout out, throw out some of your TV, what you're watching now, and then I'm going to come back with James Bond movies. I like James Bond movies. What's your favorite James Bond movie? I'm going to come back next week with my top YouTube views. Money Heist on Netflix. All right. You got to write this down, bro. Money Heist. Boy, he's lazy today. Roger Moore brought a little comedy, a little sense of humor or levity, to the James Bond series. He didn't take himself that seriously. But my favorite James Bond, like many, Sir Sean Connery. My mother just loved him. Sean Connery. And what I loved about Sean Connery is, like myself, he was a little thin on top, but he was still cool. He was thin on top, but he was still cool. That's your Yep. My mother loved some Sean Connery, boy. And Percy's loving this popcorn. Look at this dude. FBI's Most Wanted on CBS. That's an old one, right? Is that with Walsh? What's up? Anwar from Kuwait. FBI Files. Okay. Zachariah, what's in the second season now? I'm feeding this dog too much. He's going to be 700 pounds. Oh, FBI's most wanted. Okay. The Stranger. You said that the last time. I'm gonna have to write these down. The Stranger. Oh. Life in Isolation, boy. So, FBI's most wanted. The Stranger. Friday Night Dinner. Friday night. Is it dinner or diner? Friday Night Dinner. The Stranger. FBI's most wanted. With Joe Walsh. Rockford Files. Rockford Files. That's an oldie but goodie. What about Bob? Money Heist. What about Bob and Money Heist? I got a lot to watch, guys. I hope everybody is consuming copious amounts of water. It's very good to drink water. What about Bob? What about popcorn? I love The Hateful Eight. Westworld, the series. No. Is that good? I've seen some advertisements for Westworld. Scarface. Yes, Kelly Vance. Bosch. All right. Now, what is Bosch about? Bosch. Nailed it. Caitlin Vance. I nailed it. I seem to recall watching a little bit of that. A murder mystery. All right. It's on Netflix. All right. All right, Milo. I hope you have a good day, brother. Stay safe. Where's Mike Vance? Did I see Mike come on? The Original Odd Couple. That's a good one, too. Original Odd Couple. How about Chips? Remember the old TV show Chips? Is that on TV anywhere? I guess Hulu might have it. Percy's not impressed. Original The Out of Towners. Yes, that is a good movie. Kelly's coming. Kelly is knocking down the old school movies. Midnight Run. Old school. What do you think, Percy? He's acting like he's mad at me. You mad at me? You want more popcorn? All right, last one for you, bro. That's it. No more. You're done today. You're going to be 754 pounds. Where's Mike Vance? Any more shows, guys? I got a nice list going. Well, he's in the shower. Mike Vance is always doing some cleaning. But you tell Mike Vance he missed it. You sent the link for Bosch. Thank you, brah. You need to go for a walk? I think I might need to take Purse for a walk. All right, so I'm going to recap. For those of you who may have just joined, I'm going to recap my picks. Spencer Confidential and Lucifer. Yeah, those are good. 6 Feet Under. Awesome. Here are my gifts to you. Many of them you may know. Number 1, Better Call Saul. Number 2, Ozark. Number 3, Black Mirror. Number 4, The Tiger King. Number 5, Staircase. From the Vance family. Number 6, McMillions. The movies are Ford versus Ferrari, 1917, a little bit of an old school, The Darkest Hour, and a real old school, Sideways. When I come back from my walk with Purse, or when I get around to it, I will leave my list in the description box below. Thank you, Butter Gin, about HBO. Again, I'll leave a link also to Amazon Prime, where you can pick up the subscription, not only to their expedited service and shipping, free shipping, but you also have access to tons of old movies, music, yada yada. You'll do something for yourself, you do something for the average guy. I want to thank Zachariah for sponsoring today's show. I want to thank all of you for joining live and giving me your suggestions. Lots of them. Too many probably to read back. But I will be checking some of these out. And I will get back to you. Again, next week I'll come up with my list of YouTubers to follow or to watch. And keep pushing play. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow for Sunday Shave. Keep washing your hands. Keep being nice to your isolation buddies. And I'll see you next time. Red Sun Movie. Have a great day, Katie. Say bye. All right. Say bye, bro. We'll see you guys later. Be good.